What is up, Flockers? That is my fellow lockers and aspiring lockers. Have you ever sat down and counted each of your locks one by one? Well, I have never done that and never really thought about it, but the masses have spoken and I'm here to answer. Okay, the masses were really like 4 people, but you asked, so I'm here to answer. I honestly told myself a long time ago that I was never going to sit down and count all of my locks. I was never really that interested. But the more and more that people ask me, whether it be in the comments on YouTube or even a couple of people have asked me in person, I'm just like, I have no clue how many locks I have. So how many locks do you think I have? Before we even get this started, go ahead and go down into the comments section and let me know how many locks do you think there are on my head, and I want to see if you're right. I'm going to say that I have 275 locks on my head. No idea where I came up with that number, but that's just the number I'm gonna go with. So we'll see if I'm high, low, where we are in the whole spectrum of guessing the lock count. So I have some elastic bands that I'm gonna use to section off my hair. So let's go ahead and get that part started, and then after we get the hair section off, then we will start the lock count. Are we having dry scalp? Yes, we are. I think we are. If y'all see flakes, don't come for me. I need to oil my scalp. I know. I just got done with the retie, but we're not coming for the flakes today, okay? It's not what we're doing. Alright, y'all. So I have my 4 sections of hair. Since my hair is kind of short, I might have to use some of these rubber bands in between when counting just to keep them separate, because I'm not sure how this is going to go. So let's get started with the first section in counting. I'm doing sections of 25, so I got 1, 2, 3. So 75 in that first section. All right, let's move on to section number 2. All right, so in this section, I clearly didn't part at all down the middle or anything like that. But this is 10 right here because I ran out of locks for this section. But I also have this one of 25. Oh, was that it? No, and this one of 25. So that's 50, 60 in this section. I had to write it down because me and math. On to the next. All right, I don't think there's 25 in this little section, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. All right, so this section had 25, 15, or 15, it's late. 75 plus 14, so 89 so far from this section. On, I look like Coolio. On to the last section. All right. Now we got this tiny little bit left. All right. This could be a look for me. This might be where it's at. I'm tired, y'all. That was a lot. I'm never doing this again, but I'm glad I've done it once. All right, so let's get that grand total. All right, y'all. I have my grand total of how many locks I have on my head. Was I wrong? Yes. Was I really, really wrong? I wasn't too far off. So let's find out if you were far off or if you were right on. I originally said that I thought that I had 275 locks on my head. I have more. So my grand total is 314 locks on my head. I installed 314 micro braid locks on my head. So I'm happy that I know, but like I said, I'm glad I did it. But if I ever combine locks or anything like that, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing another lock count, because that was a lot. That was a whole chore. That was a whole work shift. Not really, but it took almost 30 minutes to do that. So let me know in the comments down below if you were close, if you were far off, what number you thought I had, and was it correct with the number that I actually have. And yeah, I'm just curious to know, if just looking at my head, how close people are to the number that they thought. I wonder if some people thought that I had, 400 or 500 locks on my head, or people thought I only had 200. So yeah, 314 is my number. Ooh, still got one right here. All right, well, thank you all so... Never looking like that. Come on now, get yourself together. I think I got all the rubber bands out. Man. All right, well, thank you so much for sticking around to the end to find out how many locks that I have. 314. Awesome. More than I thought that I had. More than I thought that I installed. It's cool to know. Thank you so much for staying around to the end of this video. Hit that like button so I know what type of content you guys are enjoying. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you join the flock, and check out some of my other videos that I have on my channel. Thank you so much, and whatever time you're watching, make sure you have a great day, evening, night, and make sure to be kind to others. Bye.